Helldivers 2 is extremely fun and chaotic. A small team creating such an addicting game makes me really happy. But this game also comes with a fair set of challenges. Hi, I'm Cloudy, and I'm gonna tell you 7 things I wish I knew before playing Helldivers. Do not spam the reload button. I'm sure you're just like me and also have the habit of reloading your weapon after shooting even a single bullet. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that in a game like this, because when you go to reload your weapon, the whole magazine is replaced, meaning you lose all the ammo in your previous magazine. For example, if you had 45 out of 50 bullets in a mag and you press the reload button, you lose all of the 45 bullets. And you don't want to do that in a game like Helldivers 2, because the higher difficulty you go to, the more you would have to focus on ammo management, and it won't be ideal if you run out of ammo while being rushed by a big horde. Being rushed, what does that remind you of? Dealing with chargers. If you've played at challenging or higher difficulties, you've probably come across these huge and annoying armored bugs. I'm sure everyone's first instinct is to shoot at the juicy looking ass, but that's actually not their weak spot. The weak spot of a charger is its front 2 legs. Now I would suggest to have at least one weapon with medium to high armor piercing, because without those, you're kind of fucked. When a charger is coming at you, don't panic. Shoot them while walking in one direction. Just when they're about to hit you, jump out of the way. This gives you some time to damage the charger or to heal up and get into a better position. Try to shoot at its leg and get that armor off, and they'll go right down. But there's a certain weapon I love and always use to deal with chargers, and it's not the railgun, because no one has access to that at the beginning of the game. If you are really low level, I would suggest the anti-tank or the recoilless rifle, but in my preference, the best one is the flamethrower. Not only does it have 4 huge canisters, it deals collateral damage, killing nearby bugs and sometimes teammates. But it melts the chargers, because you don't have to break any armor to deal damage. It's just pure burn damage, and god, it's so satisfying. And if you prefer killing them with stratagems, I suggest leveling them up so that they could be used in quick succession. Which brings me to the third point. Don't just focus on the main objectives. Go and explore the map. You'll find a lot of random ammo laying around, high level weapons hidden in bunkers, and most importantly, samples. Samples are used to level up your dropship, which grants you fairly decent upgrades to your stratagems, like reducing cooldowns, granting more uses, and reducing deployment time, which is really useful in those chaotic situations. The first upgrade I usually go for is this one. This one reduces your airstrike time by 50%. Also, you should look for mini objectives, because completing these would grant you more money and XP, which adds up really quick and helps you level up fast. And these mini objectives are not marked on your map, so go out and explore. One side note, samples and other things are shared between players, so don't worry if someone stole yours. Just be sure to pick them up if your teammate ends up dying. If you're playing solo, well, first of all, you are fucked. But you can be a little less fucked if you buy stratagems to watch your back. Sentries and guard dogs are good for solos, especially the guard dogs. Yes, they can be a bit annoying and damage you out of nowhere, but I can't tell you how many times these puppies have saved my ass from the annoying stalkers and the sneaky sword automatons. The best out of both these categories is the mortar sentry because it just mauls down grouped up enemies, and the laser guard dog because it does not run out of ammo like the other one. It just heats up, stops the cooldown for a second and goes hunting again. So I highly recommend using these two stratagems for solos. I hope you know this by now, but your reinforced pod is so fucking OP. If you die in the middle of a fight and there are tall structures nearby, try maneuvering to them and get the high ground. Being at a high ground is so OP in this game. No enemy can touch you. You can chill at the top of a hill and shoot down your enemies. Take your time loading in stratagems and cover for your teammates. I don't know if you could do this with your jetpack, but always try to look for some high ground when you're respawning. Yeah, you can take a risk and land on that bile titan or that charger to kill it, but if they don't die, well, you did. So get on a rock and destroy those stinky bugs for democracy. Okay, that was cringe. Not forgetting about these annoying bots. When you see the bot drop detected message on your screen, look for the ship dropping the bots and try to hit one of the 4 thrusters of the ship with an armor-piercing weapon. This will completely destroy the ship and kill almost all the enemies being dropped from it, except the tank, but they also take major damage from this. Plus, it looks so cool to take one down. Any rocket-based stratagem, if placed correctly, can also blow up these dropships. It's really fun and useful. When you're out exploring the world, look out for these yellow beams of light and always go to them because these are small crashed ships which contain really useful loot. You can find both super credits and medals in these ships. And in order to unlock the premium battle pass, you don't have to spend any money. You just have to grind a little, which I appreciate so much from the devs. When I saw different weapons on the premium battle pass, I thought this game was pay to win. But after I got to know this, I can easily grind for the battle pass. Or if you don't care about that, you could just buy super cool armor from the superstore, which I think changes about every 2 days. But I really love how the game devs thought about everyone in this money-hungry industry. I know it's a bit unfair you can get new weapons faster if you pay for it, but you know, the team's gotta earn something to keep updating the game. If you have any tips, please let me know in the comments. I'm still learning new things about this game. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe for democracy.